What's good, guys? Just Prince TV here. And you know the problem with hip hop today is all these fake thugs, all these homo thugs, all these pretenders coming into the game. And when shit hits the fan, they start complaining, right? Now you wonder why guys like Nas, Kanye West, Common, they don't have problems in the streets. All right? They run into no static really. You know why they run into no static? It's for the simple fact that they don't put that energy out there like that, okay? They're not putting that energy out there. They ain't talking about running up on you, shooting your moms, killing your parents, you know, I'm gonna do this to your wife, you know, none of that crazy shit. Now, there's two elements of hardcore hip hop, okay? You could talk about the streets without talking about nobody. You could just be talking about your neighborhood. And that's what a lot of guys do. Like Nas do that, but you never see Nas talking about jukes and nobody, that he the hardest on the streets, that he gonna do this to you, he gonna do that to you, you know. And that's why he don't get that type of energy. Because when you talk about people like that, you talk about people's moms, you talk about people's kids, you talk about people's family members. There's consequences for that. Every time you say something out of your mouth, all right, it leads to somebody doing actions against you because they want to see if you about that. You claim Crip, you got to prove it. You claim blood, like I said, you got to prove it. And all you fake cats out here that's ruining hip hop, and that's why a lot of these artists are getting put down, is because you're caught lacking and you're not really about that life. All right? Maybe you should stop speaking negative on people's that actually is real. Okay? Now you sitting there talking about you caught and you catching bodies, you murked this guy, you murked that guy. That's somebody's son you talking about. Right? That's somebody's husband you talking about. You think those people don't want revenge? Huh? You don't think those people want to get back? If you're gonna be a gangster, you better be willing to take the consequences of that lifestyle. It ain't all fun and games. All right? It ain't all wearing jewelry and walking around with a gun and acting like you hard. Somebody gonna test your gangster. Cause there's gonna be somebody that don't give a fuck. And they wanna put those hot lead in you. They wanna see you get put down. You know what I'm saying? That's just the facts of the matter. So before you run your mouth, before you start talking, you better be prepared for actions to be held against you. Right? So hip hop would be better if we had real hardcore artists like Mobb Deep, right? Mobb Deep talk about the streets, but they barely talk about individuals unless they got like some type of hip hop battle beef with, and even then they don't go too personal with it, you know. They just keep it hip hop, So there's elements. There's nothing wrong with being a hardcore hip hop artist, but I think the street element, the fakeness of it, when you got all these guys claiming to be things they not, that's what kills hip hop. That's what destroys hip hop. Is all of these people, all these young artists that probably got a little bit of fan base because, they got a little cult following, but you ain't never going to hear another song from them again because they put down. All right? All because of their lyrics got them killed. Think about it. Your lyrics got you killed because somebody want to test your gangster. And you're not even living like that. Now, there are some guys out there that was really street cats that became hip-hop artists. King Von is one of them. King Von was out there really with those demons in him. And the devil came to collect the soul. That was the devil's soul right there. That soul belonged to the devil. And when the time was due, he started to collect. As simple as that. So, I'm going to leave it like this, man. If you hip-hop artists want to live to say you're old, it's cool saying that you're old, okay? There's nothing bad about living to be an old man, rather dying a young man over petty and stupidness. If you want to live and have a good, decent hip hop career as a rap artist, this is to the rappers, stop putting out negative energy out there because it comes back to you. Okay? Stop trying to call people out that passed away and think there ain't gonna be no consequences to it. At least back in the day, when people pass away, hip hop artists stop beefing with that person. They say, put that song on the shelf. Don't release it. You know? That man passed away. He can't speak up for himself anymore. The beef is over. But nowadays, you guys, you disrespect the dead. And it comes back to haunt you. Because those people that passed away, they got people that following them. They got people that love them. And you got to understand there's consequences for your words. You know, words could be just as impactful as actions. Just remember that. Okay? Just Prince TV out. Peace.